less than a month with 100 plants. So my plan is to downsize. I need to get rid of several. I have a lot of little plants that I have been rehabbing and some that I've grown from nodes or from cuttings. So I'm going to do a plant purge. That's step one, plant purge, and get rid of several plants, some that no longer bring me joy, some of the really small ones that I've been rehabbing. Just get rid of them. It'll be much easier for moving purposes. I'm going to take you through the steps I'm taking for moving my 100 of plants. Step one is my plant purge, and follow along with me while I do that purge. So first up, you have to find a local Facebook group. Make your post listing all the plants you're gonna sell, and then explain the rules. I did deal or no deal. So I just post a plant and then they comment a price and I say deal or no deal. And sometimes they throw out ridiculously low pricing. Just say no deal. Don't let it offend you. They may come up with another guess or they may move on. Someone else may give you one. It's not a big deal. Just keep moving. I like to do free gifts on my purges. So I had about 6 small items that were free gifts with purchase. Then you start getting private messages, setting up pickup times and payments. Checking out my future apartment's windows. They still need to paint and clean, so don't judge. But check out the sunroom. And then there's a nice big window in the bedroom too. And these cute French doors. And my outdoor space. Skylight in the bedroom, or bathroom, but it's like covered, which is weird. That needs fixed. I'm emptying my IKEA greenhouse cabinet into this tote. We'll keep it closed to keep the humidity in the tote for the plants. All of these prefer more humidity than other plants. And then I will also try to keep the tote near a window until I can get it back into a cabinet under grow lights. And now I'm in my storage unit. I won't have one where I'm moving. I will only have one closet off the sunroom. So I'm trying to get all of my planters put into one tote, as well as all of my plant products into one tote, just to make it easier to have it just in a closet instead of in a storage unit separate. So here I'm putting all my plant products into a tote. I actually almost forgot about the storage unit when I was moving. I had left the movers to go meet them at the new place, and I was like, oh shoot, I have a storage unit. I'll put into a container. Another one there. Plants down and patch the holes. Starting my moving process. We got Hazel and the big boys up front. Got 2 big totes left to bring over. And then all my plants will be over. Now I'm removing all of my customizations from the IKEA greenhouse cabinet, putting them into a tote so that it'll be nice and easy for the movers to move it. Now I'm cleaning the bottom. It was dirty. Now the movers are here. They're wrapping this with plastic. And now they're going to put a blanket on it and they're going to tape it on. And then when they brought it downstairs, they covered it with a cardboard box. Cabinet made it here all in one piece, as well as my totes with plants in it. So my first day in my apartment, there's torrential downpour right after I got everything moved in, and it flooded my apartment. So today I'm going to buy a new rug because mine got soaked, and I was debating getting a new one because my dog had used it a few times. I cleaned it, but it's not wonderful. So I decided to go ahead and get a new rug since it got soaked from my flooded apartment. The flooding was caused by a gap on the patio door. Luckily, they fixed it the next day, so I don't have to worry about that again, hopefully. So here I am at IKEA. I'm also going to look at plant stands for my sunroom and other plant things. I also need outdoor furniture now that I have an outdoor space. Now it's time to put everything back into the cabinet. Got it all set up, ready to go. Now putting the plants all back in. I bought a plant stand, so now I'm putting it together. And it wouldn't be IKEA furniture if I didn't put it together wrong the first time and have to redo it one time. I put all the sticks going out on the wrong side, so had to redo it. Now I'm hanging up my propagation stations on the wall, trying to make them even. I did have to redo one of them and move it up a little higher later because it was a little uneven. It was driving me insane. Now I'm hanging my Wally loop things, trying to figure out placement of them, and then I have to drill holes into the wall to put the anchors in and then screw them in. Next on the agenda was to hang up my Wally grows in my bedroom. Now I'm finished. Got it all hung up and set up. Looking good. There's my sunroom. A lot of those plants will go outside when it warms up outside. All my cactus will. I'll finish with the moving process of moving 100 some plants over to the new place, which actually I downsize a lot, so I'm sure I have less than 100 plants now. I should actually count and let you know how many I have. I will, and I will put it right there. But for the most part, I'm all finished. I do need to still do some unpacking as far as clothes and that kind of stuff. And then I need to decorate my outdoors. And there's a lot of cacti and stuff that I'm gonna move outside when the weather warms up for good. Last week there was a couple days where it was below freezing, so it was a little too soon to be moving plants outside. So I'm hoping here in the next couple weeks the weather will stay above freezing so I can put all my cactus out there. This week it shows all above freezing, so I could probably start moving them out there. I just have to watch the weather and pull them back in if it's going to get below freezing at all. it is March, so sometimes we do get cold weather at the end of March, sometimes in April, beginning of April. So we'll see. But thank you for coming along with me on my move.